Why you never finish your goals and how to change it. Have you ever started something important but never finished it? Maybe you bought a guitar but stopped playing after a few weeks. Maybe you had an idea for a business, wrote some plans but never started. Maybe you wanted to write a book, learn a new skill, or change your life, but the dream slowly disappeared. Almost everyone has unfinished projects. We are very good at starting things. At the beginning, everything feels exciting. We have energy, motivation, and many ideas. We imagine success and believe everything is possible. But after some time, reality appears. Problems become bigger. Progress becomes slower. The excitement disappears. Many people lose focus and leave their dreams behind. In the book, Finish What You Start, Peter Hollins explains why people often fail to complete their goals and how they can change this behavior. The book is not about becoming a completely different person. It is about becoming a stronger and more effective version of yourself. The main idea is simple. Success does not only depend on having good ideas, it depends on your ability to continue working when things become difficult. Chapter 1. The Power of Following Through. Finishing what you start is like a machine. Every part of the machine is important. The first part is focus. Focus helps you understand where you want to go and where you should spend your energy. The second part is self-discipline. Motivation is not always there. Discipline helps you continue even when you do not feel excited. The third part is action. Dreams become real only when you do something. The fourth part is persistence. Every important goal has problems and failures. Persistence helps you continue during difficult moments. Imagine a person who wants to open a small bakery at home. She studies recipes, calculates costs, and creates a business plan. She feels excited about her dream, but then she needs to register the business, complete documents, and deal with difficult tasks. Suddenly she feels stressed. Instead of working on her dream, she watches shows and avoids the problem. Her dream was not destroyed because she lacked ideas. It failed because one important part was missing: the ability to continue. There are two main types of barriers that stop people. The first type is bad habits and poor systems. Unclear goals, procrastination, poor time management, doing many things but not important things. The second type is psychological barriers. Fear of failure, perfectionism, fear of judgment, making excuses, not understanding your own behavior. The first step to change is recognizing these patterns. Chapter 2. Finding your real motivation. Many people lose motivation because they forget why they started. External motivation can help. For example, you may work harder because someone expects you to succeed. You do not want to disappoint others. You want a reward. You have invested money. These things can push you forward, but they are not always enough. The strongest motivation comes from inside. Ask yourself, why is this goal important? How will my life improve? How will my family benefit? What kind of person will I become? The answers create your personal why. Your why is the fuel that helps you continue during difficult times. Every goal requires sacrifice. When people see only what they lose, they often quit. For example, someone wants to build a new career but needs to spend less time relaxing with friends. If the sacrifice feels too big, they may stop. The solution is to remember the benefits. Think about the future you want to create. You can also create reminders of your goals. Put meaningful pictures where you can see them. Write your reasons down. Use different ways to remind yourself, because the human brain quickly gets used to the same information. Your motivation needs regular attention. Chapter 3. Creating your personal rules for success. One reason people fail is because they make too many decisions every day. A simple system can remove this problem. For example, a writer may create a rule. I write every evening at 7 p.m. This removes the daily question: should I write today or do something else? The decision is already made. Peter Holland suggests several important rules. 1. Be honest about your reasons. Ask yourself, if I was not afraid and not lazy, would I still want to quit? Sometimes we think we have a good reason to stop, but actually, we are just avoiding discomfort. 2. Choose only a few important tasks. Do not try to complete everything. Focus on the 3 most important actions that move you closer to your goal. Busy work is not always productive work. 3. Create clear personal rules. Decide what you will do and what you will not do. For example, I will exercise 3 times a week. I will not check social media during work. Clear rules protect your time and energy. 4. Use positive statements. Remind yourself, I want this. I will do this. I will not give up. Your words influence your actions. 5. Use the 10-10-10 method. Before making a choice, ask, how will I feel in 10 minutes? How will I feel in 10 hours? How will I feel in 10 days? This helps you think about the future instead of only the present moment. 6. Use the 10 more minutes rule. When you want to stop, continue for just 10 more minutes. Often, the hardest part is starting. After 10 minutes, you may discover that continuing is easier than quitting. Chapter 4. Building a strong mindset. Your mindset affects your actions. Many people give up because they believe challenges mean they are failing. A person may have a great business idea but quit because the process feels uncomfortable. They choose safety instead of growth. To finish what you start, you need several powerful beliefs. Everything is worth it. Hard work is not a punishment, it is an investment in yourself. Your effort creates improvement. Become comfortable with discomfort. Success often requires doing things that feel difficult. Many people avoid challenges because they are afraid, but discomfort does not mean danger. The more often you face difficult situations, the easier they become. Allow yourself to learn. Every attempt teaches you something. A mistake is not the end. It is information that helps you improve. People who quit learn nothing. People who continue gain experience. Reduce stress. Stress destroys your ability to make good decisions. When people are tired and overwhelmed, they often choose quick comfort instead of long-term success. Exercise, rest, meditation, and time with positive people can protect your energy. Remember, your current emotions do not decide your future. A bad day does not mean a bad life. Chapter 5. Defeating Procrastination and Distractions. Procrastination happens because your present self wants pleasure now, while your future self wants success later. The present usually wins. One useful technique is called temptation bundling. This means combining something you enjoy with something you need to do. Examples: listen to your favorite podcast only while cleaning. Watch a favorite show only while exercising. This makes difficult tasks more attractive. Another strategy is making tasks extremely small. Instead of saying, I need to write a book, say, I will write 1 paragraph. Small actions create movement. Sometimes you can also think about negative consequences, not to create fear, but to remind yourself what happens if you continue delaying. Distractions are another big problem. Phones, social media, and entertainment are designed to capture attention. Create an environment that helps you succeed. Examples: put distracting apps away from your main screen. Keep useful tools easy to reach. Remove things that tempt you. Your environment influences your behavior. Also, avoid multitasking. When you constantly switch between tasks, your brain loses energy. Focus on one thing at a time. Complete similar tasks together to save mental energy. Chapter 6: Building Systems That Create Success. Many people fail because they expect too much too quickly. They create unrealistic plans. I will change my life in 1 month. I will become successful immediately. When reality is slower, they lose motivation. Set big goals, but create realistic expectations. Another problem is overthinking. Some people spend months researching but never take action. They wait for the perfect moment or perfect information. But perfect conditions rarely exist. Most decisions can be changed later. Action creates progress. Worry is another obstacle. People often spend energy thinking about the past or future instead of focusing on what they can do today. The best solution is building systems. Goals show where you want to go. Systems show what you do every day. Small daily actions create big results over time. Successful people create systems for managing time, tracking progress, organizing work, protecting their health, reducing distractions. Make good habits easier, make bad habits harder. For example, keep healthy food available. Remove distractions from your workspace. Prepare everything you need before starting a project. A good system reduces the need for constant willpower. Conclusion: becoming someone who finishes. Everyone has unfinished dreams, but those dreams do not need to stay as reminders of failure. Peter Hollins explains that the difference between people who succeed and people who quit is not talent, intelligence, or motivation. The difference is the ability to continue. Finishing what you start is about keeping promises to yourself. Every completed project builds confidence. Every finished goal teaches you that you can trust yourself. Your dreams are still possible. The question is not, can you finish what you start? You can. The real question is, are you ready to learn how? Because the ability to finish is not something you are born with. It is a skill you can build step by step.